Okie dokus. Running back. Oh, a lot of fucking covert ops, dude. A lot of videos being uploaded. Not enough time being spent, but I'm good. I'm getting there. I'm getting the schedule locked in. Pretty sure I have metabolic syndrome, so either sodium intake, which apparently, I mean, I don't think I was even near the daily limit, or simple sugar intake, I guess just glucose. From candy at work, making me pre-diabetic or something. I was crazy. I drank Dr. Pepper for like the last week. I did like 2 or so a day just to finish off a 12-pack. Finished them off in like a week, which isn't crazy. I've done that before, but I never really buy soda ever. I don't go out to eat. I usually eat clean, but also bought lemonade recently. Bought a gallon. Drank half of it in a day while being completely sedentary, sitting here for 12 hours straight. Drinking milk, which has some sugar in it. Probably had like 230-ish, maybe more, grams of sugar that day. I don't think I usually come anywhere near that, but I haven't eaten candy at work in a while. I've usually been pretty clean, but I think the Dr. Pepper that week, and then how much lemonade I had, I woke up and now there's this lack of control in my pinky finger where there's like a little sticking point. I move it up, and then there's like a little snapping point where it takes just a little more effort right here. Nothing crazy. Oh, and I can breathe perfectly, but it's because I went and I just ran for 30 minutes. I'm gonna start doing that every single morning. I'm waking up 30 minutes early. I'm gonna start the counter then, so it'll probably be like 25 minutes of running. Put on shoes, change real quick, run straight downstairs, and then come back, shower in the morning. Because I haven't ran or done any exercising really. I'll do push-ups and stuff, but no, not the stuff that I should be doing. So I'm working on my health. And at the same time, I'm gonna stop watching YouTube. Because if I don't experience any good stimuli, then programming will be the most exciting stimuli of the day, which will make me addicted to do it, 1, more in covert operations, and 2, and I can only reveal what that is in about a year or 2, and 2, do more at home. Get home and remove the buffer time of chillaxing. Today I was playing guitar only, but I haven't watched... I think I watched YouTube last night, but I haven't done shit today. It was boring, but it's good. Because I was locked in when I was doing covert ops today. Holy, got like 2 hours in. I want to get 2 hours in now, but I'm about to meet a buddy. We might play a game, but we're going to be checking in on each other's goals regularly now. So, productive shit. But I'm working the schedule, so we'll see. I'm also going to bed 30 minutes early as well. So, we're really like an hour earlier. I've been going to bed at like, tomato's good there. Oh, diet's already being fixed. It's all just straight up vegetables. Peppers, broccoli. It's all good stuff. No salt, just pepper in it. It's annoying, but I don't know. I don't think it's the salt. Because the real daily intake is up to like 4,000 plus milligrams. I shouldn't be anywhere near that at all. It's an insane amount of sugar. It's really like 12 grams of salt because like a third of salt is actually sodium. So it's like an ungodly amount of salt. There's no way I do it. So I'm 95% sure it's my sugar. But I'm going to ease it on both. So no sugar. Not putting any extra. I'll eat my standard oatmeal that has a little bit in it in the morning. I'll drink my milk, but that's it. I'm going back to normal. No fucking additives. 0. So, by me at least, there are some added sugars in the oatmeal that I eat. But besides that, I'll have like pasta and ground beef and meats and stuff. Like good things. So, okay. Enough fucking yapping. Let's get it. So we have nested if statements like these guys. So we have this guy, he's got his own block scope. This is the issue where we had that dangling else statement. But it's obvious here that we have this if statement. Then we have its own little block scope. And then within it, it has its own if else. Things that are less than or equal to 20. And then else for stuff that is bigger. Because it only goes in here if it's positive. And it only goes in here if it's 20 to 0. Or bigger. And after, oh, it's not greater than or equal to, it must be less than 0. Cool. Makes sense. But alternatively, we could do something different. Instead of, let's see, we want to say whether something is between 0 and 20 or negative. We could start with negative. So if it's negative, we'll just say it's negative. Okay. And then after, we can say if it's between 0 and 20, do this. If it's, or else. Yeah, so we could say, is it less than or equal to 0? Or is it less than 0? Okay, it's negative. Else if, so it's not less than 0, so it's not negative. So then, is it between 0 and 20? If it is, this. Else, it's even bigger. And here, same shit. Makes sense. So we can flatten these things. So we can remove the brackets and take it from being separate little scopes to being, it's technically separate little scopes, but instead of having all these fucking brackets, I mean, really, there are only 2 here, but I guess it seems like this is probably more straightforward. We catch things that are negative, cool. If it's not negative, is it between 0 and 20? Okay. Is it not? Okay. We can catch things and flatten them to be the same level. So it sounds like the flattening is the motion from right to left here. Let me see if we're on. Oh, we're about to be. Okay. Makes sense. Code that is less nested is less error prone. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I could have one and then another and then another. Oh god, I could already imagine it. Like we could have. That's why I've been making more mistakes. It's seriously that I was losing control of my pinky. I think. Like I dislike, but also like being as bodily conscious as I am, because I notice shit really quickly. Like, dude, before I was not able to do that. Whatever the fuck that is. I still can't really do it. I mean, I guess I can try and like force it. It's really hard to do that. But on the pinkies, it's a lot easier. It's like there's this snapping zone. Like that shit? What the fuck is that? I shouldn't be able to do that. I can't really. Maybe all my fingers are fucked. Maybe that's what it is. But oh, I hate noticing that. Or like noticing like, hey, I can't didn't I used to be able to take deeper breaths? The fuck? What's happening? But it's probably a useful thing. It's helped me in video games, just noticing stimuli. But in real life, it helps me determine the quality of things. So once I get hardcore into VR, I can tell what's up. Is it the frame rate? Is there something off with the scent? What the fuck's going on here? I'll be able to figure that out. So we could have like, with namespaces it's easier, but like if we just have if we just have nested if statements, like so what we have. What are the checks we could do? Just want to make it like, okay, whatever. If let's say there's a number, so some user number, whatever. Let's say it's literally a user number. We need input and output. Need user input or need output and user input. Cool. We don't need whatever. We don't need to prompt the user. It's fine. Fuck it. What am I doing? My brain isn't working, bro. I'm dying of metabolic syndrome. It's over. So we'll do this, whatever, and then we'll use character input to get X from the user. And then we'll say if X is, let's see, we could have, is X greater than 0? Okay. Now we know that it's positive. or we can say greater than or equal to, because 0 is technically positive for who knows why. And then we could say if x is greater than 100, we can say this. And then we could say if x is greater than 1,000, we could say this. But then we could say if, excuse me, x is greater than, or if x is less than or equal to 2,000. But then we could also have, we could do x is between 1,001 and, I mean, it's between 1,000, so it's not 1,000, but we could say is 1,001 to 2,000. Cool. But then at the same time here, we could say else if x is greater than if it's greater than 2,000, then we could say x is a very big boy, bigger than 2,000. Cool. But then what if we had like another level that was greater than 100? What if I had like another thing? So we had, what if we had a string and we're comparing the name? So we need string, need standard string. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Okay, well, gotta go. I was gonna add a thing here, we're gonna check the name, and then we would have multiple things in this if statement, and then it would just be weird. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? It'd be so much easier if things were the same level and only executing. Like, I could do else ifs here and not have to do nested at all. So, okay, that's it for now. Uh-oh.